This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here are today's top stories from Armenia, Nagorno-Karabakh, and the region. Nagorno-Karabakh will distribute limited supplies of Russian humanitarian aid delivered earlier this week only to vulnerable families. In a statement yesterday, Nagorno-Karabakh's Social Development and Migration Ministry said supplies from the Russian Red Cross Society will be distributed only to families with 5 or more children, families with children with disabilities, and families of fallen servicemen. A timeline was not immediately given. On Tuesday, a single truck belonging to the Russian Red Cross Society reached Nagorno-Karabakh after transiting through Azerbaijan, marking the first delivery of humanitarian aid to Nagorno-Karabakh in nearly 3 months. The supplies reportedly include 1,000 food packages, 200 hygiene kits, and 270 sets of pillows and blankets. While the aid is desperately needed, it is not nearly enough for Nagorno-Karabakh's roughly 120,000 Armenians, whom Azerbaijan's more than 9-month blockade has pushed to the brink of famine. Officials in Stepanakert say Moscow made the delivery with the understanding Baku would then partially reopen the Lachin corridor to allow further supplies of aid to Nagorno-Karabakh. However, as of this afternoon, the sole overland route connecting Nagorno-Karabakh and Armenia remains closed. Armenia plans to join the International Criminal Court without seeking any sort of carve-out or exception that would allow Russian President Vladimir Putin, whom the tribunal issued an arrest warrant for in March, to visit the country. The Rome Statute will be completely and fully ratified, Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan told lawmakers at a question-and-answer session yesterday, referring to the court's founding treaty. This has nothing to do with Armenia-Russia relations. This has to do with Armenia's security issues, he added. Earlier this month, Pashinyan's administration formally asked Parliament to ratify the statute, despite repeated warnings from Russia that joining the court would have extremely negative consequences for Armenia. Yerevan says it wants to join the tribunal so it can potentially take Baku to court over alleged human rights abuses and war crimes. At the same time, membership in the court means Armenia would be required to arrest Putin and extradite him to The Hague should he try to visit the country. While lawmakers have so far not indicated publicly how they plan to vote, Pashinyan's party controls the majority of seats in the legislature, suggesting the government has the votes to press forward with ratification. The National Assembly is expected to debate the matter within a month. You can also check out the latest episode of our Insights show, where CivilNet analyst Eric Hakopian breaks down this weekend's city council elections in Yerevan, explores Armenia's dramatically worsening relations with Russia, and gives an update on Azerbaijan's ongoing blockade of Nagorno-Karabakh. The full video is up now on our website and YouTube channel. You can also take a look at our new exclusive interview with mayoral candidate Mane Tandilyan from the Country for Living Party, who tells us about her ambitious vision for transforming Yerevan and addressing the city's chronic transportation and pollution problems. Yerevan residents head to the polls Sunday for the first time in 5 years to elect a new mayor and city council. For all of our election coverage, please go to civilnet.am. In other news, Yerevan Municipality has launched a grant competition to support the production of short films about the city. The program aims to show Yerevan's cultural layers, popularize the centuries-old heritage of the city, and present the human qualities of Yerevan residents, according to the municipality. 5 winning proposals will each be awarded about $50,000. The deadline to apply is October 10th. And finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 1,400. That's the total number of non-specialized public schools in Armenia, according to the latest figures from the country's statistical committee. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground in Armenia, Nagorno-Karabakh, and the region.